Yo, this has been on my shelf forever, and I finally opened it up, and I was like, oh, it's a fluid extractor. So, by OMT, and the other day I used it for the first time to fill a pain-in-the-ass Chrysler, where the drive shaft to fill the transmission fluid is in the way. You can barely get anything in it, and it worked perfect. Put it down in the transmission fluid, sucked up the transmission fluid, put it up in there, and then shot the new fluid in. I almost want to buy like 3, 4, 5 of them for different fluids into really tight areas. So it's labeled as a fluid extractor, but you can also use it as a fluid pump to get in those tight areas. Now here's my oil extractor that I use that I broke the handle off of, so I can't use it with pneumatic anymore, but it's still hand pumped. That's typically what I would use on a differential. Come over here and I'll show you the fill hole. So this is for filling our fluid up, and with this fluid extractor, we can shove it all the way down because we're going in between that gear, and it's gonna go all the way down to the base. And I forgot to go this way. There we go. Now we can just suck our fluid up. See that? How there's barely any air in there. So we could suck our gear oil out just like that. And so I got it in there pretty tight between the gear, probably too tight. And I got my bucket right here, and we just shoot the fluid in. I'm doing it real slow so I don't splash. And we can also take a sample of this and look for shinies. But there's our gear oil. So this was like ridiculously cheap. It's very simple but logical, and it came with right here on the floor, it fell down, a smaller tube for smaller holes with a cap on it as well. And if you do want to clean this out, you don't want to buy multiple. I kind of want one for my Valvoline Max Life, which covers almost all makes and models of transmission fluid. Use that stuff the most. But you can unscrew the back and clean it out. And sometimes you just want to suck up a brake reservoir, and that's plenty enough for most brake reservoirs. And overfilled your power steering fluid, pull a little bit out. I mean, it's just simple. Got a couple of seals right there. All right, so we want to go ahead and suck out more fluid. I am going to switch over to my bigger oil extractor because it's got a longer, thinner tube that I can shove down in there. Yep, just really easy way to just pull a little bit of fluid out of anything, differential, master cylinder, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and take a sample of this differential fluid while I'm at it. But I finally unboxed this finally. I got a bunch of stuff on my shelf. This one's gonna be a keeper for me. This is something I can see myself using all the time. Instead of dragging this out for those brake reservoirs. Because every time I do pads, if the fluid looks nasty at all or tests bad with my brake fluid tester, pretty much every brake job, I like to just suck out what's in the reservoir at the very least before I start that brake job and put some fresh fluid in and bust open the bleeders if possible. We're in the rust belt. Sometimes they're nasty. Just, give them some fresh fluid. I mean, even if I don't charge for it, what is it, like 70 cents in fluid for a reservoir? I buy it by the gallons, get the discount. So it's just the Carl's Garage touch, you get fresh brake fluid with every pad change. I mean, why not? It's only like 70 cents in fluid. Why not, All right, well, thanks for checking out my sucker. I'll catch you later.